The culprit. We all know that the fight is not against each other, right? Yet we ignore the real reason why things that are happening. Is it a fight with Satan, demons, and their human kids? Or is it Murphy's Law? Human depravity? The beast within? Or can we simply say it's us when it's us? Well, yes, it's something much bigger than ourselves, but we are the responsible party. Yes, it's us. We make the choices. It's the decisions we make whether to serve God, Satan, or Mammon. We must all turn to God, the source of all power, to receive the Holy Spirit and to obtain the authority of the Messiah, and to place all the above-mentioned culprits under our feet. It's easier to blame another person for something that went wrong, but what or who is really working behind the scenes? I think we all know, though it's difficult to perceive the spirit world when we've been living and thinking in the physical for so long. Thus, we do not consider or take notice, nor do we study and come to understand the beast of human nature. There are many spiritual and physical adversaries, including our own flesh, and much opposition. Yet, we must understand that God and His angels are also working behind the scenes, working out the chaos toward our good. So don't fret, but have faith and trust that God is working it all out, as well as gain some wisdom and strength from the situation. Do you know that not one of the world's greatest secular minds have been able to explain the unexplainable? Yet the Bible explains it very well. And without a doubt, there is a spiritual world as well as a physical world that cohabit, living together. They live together, but not married on earth. Psychologists may attempt to treat the physical person, and psychiatrists may experiment by medicating demons, medicating folks into compliance, or convincing people they have a mental disorder so they can experiment with big pharma drugs. Using good people as test mice, these people are never healed but end up with added complications and negative physiological effects. Though, on the spiritual side of things, Yeshua and the apostles were casting out demons and people were healed. Whether people know it or not, we all have long-time spiritual companions, demons, that know us very well. Most people think that's just the way they are, or it's just the other person's acting out. But could it be a fiery dart or flaming arrow that is being acted upon? Demonic influence, or maybe even demon possession? Have you ever been able to discern the physical from the spiritual? We are not just physical beings with 5 senses. We are also spiritual beings with spiritual senses. Most don't know about these senses, but they are there, and they need to be sharpened. If we could see the spiritual realm, we would know that it's real and that those who are for us are more than those that are against us. Therefore, as stated by Elisha, God opened his eyes that you may see. Brothers, we all must walk in the Spirit and worship God in spirit and in truth. Remember, your spirit is your real self. Now, concerning the beast within, spiritual human nature, or sinful human nature, the Apostle Paul stated, "What I want to do, I do not do, but I do what I hate to do. I have a desire to do good. If I do what I don't want to do, then it is I no longer who does it, but it is the sin living in me that does it. When I want to do good, evil is right there with me." Likewise, there is no good in the flesh. It's your own personal worst enemy. It's at war with your spirit, the Holy Spirit, and hostile toward God. Brothers, human depravity is unwilling to be tamed, though it can be controlled while we are still living in this flesh. Yet it is bigger than us, but not bigger than our God. Get plugged into the source. We don't need drugs and medication to tame the human culprit. We need God. Sincerely, here, Servant George. Shalom.